So, back again. When we just ended, we got down here, or we ended in part 3, we got down here. We've now got to clear the way for these folks and get to the embassy, get it all going, shit like that. So I'm just going to start that in a second. Alright, let's go. What? What's the range? What is that? Grapple point. Oh, okay, so I can just drop down there properly. Da 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 da. Discover a campfire by approaching it, which unlocks a new fast travel location. Light the campfire with triangle to save your game. Oh, thank God. Manual save, please. Or quick save, actually. Thank you. Wait, fast travel free? Is there like a non-free fast travel?
Stuff for the stash.
I don't know what a stash is. I probably should figure it out. What's all this stuff? There are a lot of fucking machines around. Alright, this is a Healy thing. Aroa. Nice, sorry. Tag. Highlight. More borrowers. I think they're all borrowers. A wild boar. Are they? Are wild boars aggressive though?
I'll gather these while I can.
Alright. Should I head on something? Probably not. Let's craft these. Just in case, you know. Frost Lastling. Because that fast travel pack was having no way you can see me.
Gotta find a cauldron to learn how to override machines.
Shit. No, wait, wrong button. Ah, he's coming over here. Alright. Ooh, I'm fucked. Alright. Oh!
These machines must be through this
Fuck, right.
isn't safe.
Where are the rest of them? Oh shit! Get up! Well, the music changed, I'm assuming that was everything. Alright, cool. What's this? Rock. Did I search this one? I don't want more rocks. I don't know if Yeah, I don't think the animals are hostile necessarily. More reading, let's go. Sunliquor Politics. Scroll. A grease-stained scroll filled with hastily scrawled glyphs. These Sunlickers in their scorched-out diplomacy. Let's not fuss around the forge. It's a pretty word the Kaja use for not stepping on Tenek's toes. Which they shouldn't. They have every reason to be afraid of those brutes. But I'm not Kaja. I didn't try and invade the West over and over again, just because I felt like it. I have no use for these embassies. Another polite term for waving the white flag and saying please don't kill us. And now I'm stuck on this side of the wall too, because the Kaja couldn't keep it in their sheath. Yeah, sure, things are different now. Sun King Avad believes in peaceful dialogue. Whoop-de-doo for you. But simple delvers, traders and tinkers like me are sitting on our hands until the priests and marshals finish their little tea party or whatever it is they'd like to do out there. Not to mention our brothers and sisters on the other side of the wall. How are they supposed to get help and supplies when the gate is shut tight? How much longer do we have to cool our heels? I heard they're waiting on some sun priest to arrive. But weren't those nitwits the root of the problem to begin with? They riled up the mad Sun King to start the West invasion in the first place. Writing this was supposed to calm me down, but it's only blown up the bellows. The longer the gate stays closed, the more shards I lose. I've had it. I'm headed over there to Barren Light. Someone's going to get a blast of hot air, for all the good it'll do. Someone's cranky? What's this? Oh yeah, I probably make more arrows while I have the chance, who knows.
I'll stash this away for later.
I fucking what? What is that? Nice. Sure, okay. Okay. Where am I going? This way. Rock. Oh, acid.
It's a dead machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Erend took it down? Ground soaked with acid. That must be chain scrape. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear too.
What are those? Scroungers. Okay. I thought these would be scannable, but they're not. Tap while scanning machine to toggle between its components. Okay.
Outlander approaching.
Hi.
Savior? Wanna come in, Savior?
Yes, please.
Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
They like Aloy. That's good, so do I. And not just because I'm playing as her. She's pretty cool.
By the Forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah. Of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. I've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Brewery it is.
Well, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Where's the workbench? Should be up here.
Eyes up here, brother!
What's up?
Shop looks closed.
Yep,
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
These people are cool. Normally in like a lot of games, people like this, you'd walk up to them like, hey, can I use the workbench? And they'd be like, no, fuck you, go kill this dragon first, and then I'll think about it. Outfit upgrades, what can we do? Okay. What will it increase? Oh, I'm just making some. Potion crafting. Oh, I guess I have to kill those boars. Right. Unlocks weapon. Unlocks new ammo. Increases weapon stats. Okay. Okay. Acid Hunter arrows. Nice. What does this do then? Nice. Burrowash Town Shell, okay. Might as well, I got the stuff for it. Cool, cool, cool. So how do I craft the different arrow type? Oh, okay, I see. Hunter. Bow. Acid arrows. I don't have the shit for it. And ammo that deals acid damage is now available in your inventory. Use your focus to scan enemies and see if they are weak to acid. Hitting enemies with acid will build up to the corroding state once in the state, an enemy's armor takes damage over time and has reduced damage resistance. Shoot acid canisters with acid arrows to detonate them and trigger a large elemental explosion. I didn't see where you put your drink.
This should be useful. Now I just need to find and...
This is your stash. It can be found in every settlement as well as many other locations throughout the world. When you gather items beyond your carrying capacity, excess items will be sent to your stash. From here you can retrieve items individually or restock all your resources by holding square. By upgrading your patch at the workbench, you can increase your carrying capacity. Dope. Nice. Wait, what else was there? Inventory. That's just, okay. Oh, that's just my stuff I already have. Okay. Oh god, I got the hiccups. Fuck. Wait, can we talk to these folks? Great.
You're the
What's-
first Nora who's ever spoken to me.
Not an exile.
Hello there. Can't recall seeing you here before. As soon as those gates are open, I'm heading west. It'll be exciting.
Hey, samesies. I'm gonna just change it to the regular arrows because I can't craft more of these because I don't have acid, I guess.
Look, I found them shards fair and square. Flag.
This is, oh, bonfire. Quick save. Cheers, B. This is the brewery where Old Mate was. Hey.
Hey, Milda. Milda. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, no trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildif. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
He seems very nice. Dash of courage. The cook in Chainscrape needs supplies and equipment to keep up with his customers' demands. Wait, is this a skill tree? Oh, okay. Wait, you make movement noise. That's why I always get seen. Ooh. Fuck. Alright. Oh, to open it, okay. Take less damage while mounted. I don't think just yet I'll need that. Wait, there's a concentration mode to slow down time? Right, I wasn't paying attention during the tutorial, clearly. Ooh. Oh, yeah. That looks necessary. Cool. Nice, nice, nice. Well, where's my friend? Wasn't she in here? My eyebrows. Scroll, a complaint form smudged with ash and filled with angry glyphs. Javad, please help. The product in question maims me. I filled out the required form below, and I still can't even get a refund from Della and Boomer. I beg you, give me justice. Complaint. Jordan's Guardsman. Product description. Gangbuster, I think. Boombuster? Does it matter? I bought it 3 days ago. I know you remember me. Incident description. Again, I just told you. I was demonstrating this torch-out hammer to my fellow guardsmen by slamming it on a piece of rock, and instead of booming, the rocket boomed towards me, and now I don't have any eyebrows. Am I surprised? Am I sad? Nobody can tell since I no longer have eyebrows. So in case you weren't aware, let me tell you, I'm very unhappy, and I want my shards back. Refund. Denied. Customers made fully aware of the prototype's volatility at time of purchase. Proceeded with purchase regardless, proclaiming I am not a baby. You know what? Fair enough. Who are you? Oh, it was just that. Okay.
Hey, Ray. Fancy a game of Strike?
Okay, I'm gonna play Machine Strike.
Come to revel in some Strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit.
I keep saying Forbidden West. The name of the game.
I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
Holy shit. Okay, how we play?
Alright, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner?
Mm-hmm.
That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are,
Okay.
the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward.
Alright.
Remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder.
Yeah.
Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece close enough to, when performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against a machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the two machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that?
Oh my god, I'm so confused. I'm so fucking confused.
Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine.
I said attack.
Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine.
No, wait.
See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out. Try sprinting up to one of my machines.
Oh fuck, I went to the wrong one.
Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack.
The
Now
fuck
some
that?
players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. You're gonna have to overcharge that machine to land a hit on mine.
I don't want to have it. Okay, fuck it.
That's about it for your turn then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points.
Oh,
You don't
so
have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going.
Alright.
Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece.
Oh, no, I should have done that. Let's just stay here. Wait. Okay.
Gotta move your machine downwards there, Red.
Why?
You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time.
I'll kill
By
my
the look of
machine
your
though.
machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean. Just gotta overcharge that machine and attack
I
mine.
need to fucking rotate it. Let's just try to rotate.
Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner!
Fuck yeah.
Wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after Night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
Awesome. Oh, that looks difficult. What's the hardest one? I think we'll cancel that for the moment.
You know where to find me, Red.
Where's my bestie for the resty? Yeah, there she is.
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table! Ah, don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
Bristlebacks.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Olvind was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks and the Daunt help Olvind?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olvind has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Ah, damn Karja slavers.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So about Olvind.
Around here, everything's about Olvind.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Olvind?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Olvind has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an Elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
Flame here. It's funny. Alright. What now? Yeah, I've gotten a lot of exposition this bit, but we'll see what else through. What the fuck? I didn't realize you could slide that much. Wait, can you just slide forever? No. What's that?
All that.
Nope. Right. So I think I need more rocks. Is that a baddie?
Andrew? Where are you off to? Okay. Tripwire? The whole area's rigged with them.
Hey, you! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers.
It's always something.
Hold tight. I'll see what I can do.
Try luring them into the tripwires.
Right, like right here. Oh shit! It didn't trip wild. Oh no! I tried to.
Tripwires are for. Kill them however you want.
I don't know how to tripwire them, bro. Holy shit. Oh, fuck.
That's the last one.
What a day.
I thought they went through the tripwire.
Thank the forge you showed up. Tripwire's handy. Machine hunting's the youngest game.
Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like. I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. Then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do. Then another bristleback ran through. I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
So the vanguard went south.
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Did something happen in Chain Scrape?
Well, like someone.
I don't follow.
There's this sack of wet dirt, Olvend. Thinks he's the Elderman of Chain Scrape. Got half the town treating him as such. Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Olvend discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that chuff bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Jesus fuck.
Cable car operator told me the Bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the Bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. Just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to save my backside.
I should get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting Bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Maybe. After I get things under control. So Aaron headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus.
Tripcasters allow you to place various types of tripwires. Tap R2 while aiming to set up the first anchor point, and aim fire again to place the second. There is a limit to how many tripwires can be placed at once. Be careful not to run into your own tripwires. I was just wondering then if I could kill myself with my own tripwires. Aiming to trigger the tripwire will receive shock damage as well as shock buildup, indicated by an icon above them. When the build-up icon is full, enemies will become shocked for a limited time. Enemies cannot move while in the shocked state and are vulnerable to critical strike and melee attacks. Use the focus to scan enemies and see if they're strong or weak against shock attacks. I'm not gonna do that. I'm probably just gonna use it regardless. Yes, please take all. And what's up here? Take this guy's shit. Nice. Alright, I think just while we have this beautiful view, I might stop here. Because it is about 1:10 in the morning for me at the moment. And I've got university tomorrow, so I can't really stay up too much later. Anyway, so thank you for tuning in. I'll see you all later. Alright, cheers.